Hey, 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 this is Rock. Rock is in the house. Anyways, it's Monday, and I had just came back and I took a little nap for like about 30-minute nap. And as you guys can see, I got into a big old fight. I have a bruise right here and my lip is all swollen, so just ignore it, please. Um anyways, you guys don't even want to know who got into a big old fight, but I'm here. Anyways, yeah, I kicked ass, but yeah, what can I say, The Rock, it's in the house. But anyways, I was at the doctor. I had a lot of lab work done, a lot of lab work done, and they told me to rest. And I told my aunt, let's go, man. Let's go to IHOP. So we went and go have breakfast, but we were there for a minute, and then she had to go to a doctor, so all that, all that stuff. And I didn't call my daughter, and I haven't even called her because I just took a nap. I couldn't take it. My head was hurting. It's crazy, but I'm here. Today's Monday. Someone wrote to me and asked me if they have a long relationship, like 10, 15 years of being with their partner. This person had 22 years with her husband, and she said that can a narcissistic person last that long? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They could they don't you see that when they're with the person for more than 4 or 5 years, they get the woman or the man, they get them they get them they control them. They control them. We're like as for me, he's a narcissistic person, my son's father. And he was he it was okay that he was with me because he controlled me. I was like a puppet, like a puppet that you kind of move them, you move them like this, you can move them all over, and they walk a certain way and all that because he has them. So he has that person in control. He had me in control because back in 2008 I had a big old accident, a car accident, behind stupid things. And I had put so much trust in him, like I had told him he had access to my money. I had made him access before he was my husband. And I gave him access to my money. I gave him access to everything. And he freaking threw it out the window. Like, literally threw it out the window. He went and go do his stuff, take his ex out to places or to the doctors or wherever before I got married to him. But he had access. He had money. He had everything. He even took her to go take their son to a hospital in Madeira to see if he had seizures. And on what? On my parents' vehicle, on my money. He did everything. And they'll come and give you a big old story. He gave me a story. He was going to work and he was going to be back at a certain time to get married. I already knew he had taken his ex. I knew before he ever knew. I knew. And at first I wasn't happy about it, but when he came from the hospital, we weren't going to get married. But then he goes, well, are you going to get married, yes or no? So we did. And I should have right there known that I should not got married. But then again, I had an accident. And I thought we were going to be fine. I thought he wasn't a freaking bigamist. because he's a bigamist. Because he's still married, even to his first wife, you know, from Oregon. He still is married to her. But here he is, married to all other people. Thank God I divorced him, and I did it the right way. I had a lawyer divorce my ass. But yeah, I still gave him the opportunity to try to change. Even though I wasn't telling him he was narcissistic, I just knew he had really weird ways of showing and of being and treating women. But I thought, and then I got pregnant. I thought, man, he's gonna change. I'm gonna give him his baby. We're gonna have a son because I made him with lots of love and everything. I don't know about him, but I sure did. And it got worse. So they don't change. He had 10 years. I kept on taking him back. He put a big old sad story that he couldn't walk and he was on a wheelchair when he got out of prison, and he didn't have help. His family, he wasn't by his family, and his family was me and my son. That's how he got me. He reeled me in, and I got weak at that minute, and I took him back. I even lost my apartment, my condo, because of him. Because they didn't want him there. Nobody wanted him there. So we got kicked out. I was paying my rent on time, even days ahead. I had every 5th, I had to pay my rent. I would always pay it on the 1st or the 3rd. And him, my record on paying rent is great. But his record, my God. It's like the day I lost my parents' house. Mine and my parents' house. He had the money, he could have paid, but he didn't. He decided to go buy a car for $1,000. He was throwing money up in the air like it was going out of style. And he's like that with his money, whatever settlement money. But it says in the Word, God will not let you become Mr. or Don because of money. Money is the root of all evil. But you know what? God took it away in a heartbeat. And then he was back to eating shit. So, yeah, I feel sorry for his so-called wife. I don't hate her, but I feel sorry for her because she don't know what the hell she got herself into. And a lot of people say, can I ask you something, Rock? Why do you seem to talk about him all the time on social media? You know what my answer is? Because I want to make sure another woman or another man doesn't fall into the shit that I fell into. So yeah, I'm going to talk about it. It doesn't make my life any better. It doesn't make it any fun. But I'm going to let them know what kind of man he is. Is he going to change? Hell no. Because he knows how to fake it. He knows how to fake the funk. And I know that his wife, she's a true Catholic. I know because she's from the ranch where my grandmother's from. They're from the same part in Mexico, And I know that they're big or high believers on Catholic Church, And she's gonna be like, she might be like me, where we think they're gonna change because they always have Jesus on the tip of their tongue. All right there, he has it. God. God this, God is changing me. God is changing me, but I love you with all my heart because he doesn't love nobody. Nobody. I try for her to see me on video. He don't love nobody. He doesn't even love her. He loves this. Whatever she could get from him, whatever he could get from her, he loves it. And believe me, he might tell her, I don't need your money. Because that's what he used to tell me. I don't need you. But you know what? I'm here because I love you. And I used to go, oh, he loves me. And now, do I think it's a joke? Hell yeah. Am I so glad that I'm not in that situation anymore? Oh my God. Yes, I am so glad that I am not right there where she's at now. And it's sad because she don't know what the heck she got herself into, because she still has a big awakening. She still has to turn on the light in her head and think. Because if she's going to tell me that he loves her, no. He does not love no women at all. Not even the woman that gave life to him, he loves. Because she was a good woman. But she got so mistreated. But she was a good woman. And he's nothing but. He has damaged goods. Ever since he was young. Some shit really happened to him because, man, that's when people act like that, it's because they have a dark side that happened to them. And they want to punish the whole entire world. If it's a woman that did it to him, he mistreats all women. But, hey, I'm going to say like that song, that's his prerogative. Yeah, that's his prerogative. But anyways, I'm just doing me and my son. You know, he wants to be in my son's life, and he give me all that sad story that he wants to be in my son's life and he could be a better father. Mangos. Nuh-uh. Don't let him think that he could be a good father, because I'm going to tell you, he has 3 kids. 3. Like 1 girl and 2 boys that are his. And believe me, he don't even have an inch of father. Well, hold on. I got a call. I'll be right with you guys.